Hi, this is Chris Ruisi, and welcome to another episode of the Weekly Mind Jolt. Now today I want to talk to you about purpose, and I want to start off with a story. Now every morning in Africa, a gazelle wakes up. It knows that it must run faster than the fastest lion or it'll be killed. And every morning a lion wakes up and it knows that it must outrun the slowest gazelle or it'll starve to death. Now it doesn't matter whether you're the lion or the gazelle. When the sun comes up, you better be running. So to be clear, the story is not just about running or activity. It's about something far more important. The story underscores the importance of having a clear and specific purpose that you will focus on at the beginning of every day. Now, both the lion and the gazelle start each day with that clear purpose. But do you? Do you know what you need to do each day that will move you and your organization closer to your goals? Or do you start each day dealing with whatever comes first, whether it's important or not? Are you prone to activity just to convince yourself that you're busy? Or is your activity directed towards the achievement of your purpose? Be honest with yourself. When you ask yourself those questions. When you lack a clear and specific purpose, you leave yourself open to any one of the following scenarios. First, do you start the day slow, stay slow, and so does everyone around you? You attract only other slow people. Nothing gets done. Or you start the day with a less than acceptable attitude, no enthusiasm whatsoever. You're unhappy and easily frustrated with the smallest possible problem. You attract other folks with the same lousy attitude. You end the day the same way you started and you bring it all back with you the very next morning. Or you waste time and money, accomplish very little, and at the end of the day you're exhausted with little to show for the time you were so-called working. You attract other unhappy, exhausted people as well. You position yourself to be a victim of circumstances and give up being a master of them. You attract others who are also victims, and they add to your misery. Now, you can avoid these scenarios if you have a purpose. And here's how you develop one and use it. Number one, have goals for each day. It could be just one goal, regardless of the number, but never more than 3. They must be specific, measurable, realistic, and achievable. In addition, they must be related to your overall vision. Now, second, with clear goals, you almost have your purpose for the day. Now, the next thing is to conduct a mental attitude check to help you focus on the positives. Look, we all have to deal with problems, but what attitude do you want to bring to the game? A positive or negative one? The answer is directly tied to the type of example you want to set for your employees because they reflect or mimic your attitude and behavior. Enthusiasm is not only contagious, it fuels your purpose. Now, there is nothing more powerful to your workday and your business than knowing your purpose and executing it in an efficient and effective manner. Knowing and acting upon your purpose will not only excite you, but everyone with whom you have contact. So like the story goes, when the sun comes up, you better start running, but towards your purpose. Well, that's all for this week. We'll see you next week for our next Mind Jolt.